Hi everyone. Welcome to the online version of STATS2625, Statistical Literacy and Critical Reasoning. My name is Dr. Andy Chang. I'm a professor in the Department of Mathematics and Statistics at YSU. I'll be your instructor. Please review all the information in the Getting Started section in the Blackboard before you begin the course. So if you click on it, it will expand this folder, and there are many items in this folder. Starting from the introduction. Getting ready, it's very important that you actually have ALEX system, which is the platform that you use during the semester for learning, and also set up the Examity profile. This class will use online proctoring system Examity. So you have to set up your profile before scheduling your exams. The next item in this Getting Started section is a syllabus, which you have already received a copy. In this course, we will use Bullman's book, and after you sign up for ALEX system, there will be an online ebook in the ALEX system. In the syllabus, you can see some important dates during the semester, and watch for this last day to withdraw from the class with a W, just in case you feel that you cannot handle this course and it's about to fail. But before you take such an action, please consult with me before making a decision. Math department has a tutoring center, so feel free to contact them to get some free tutoring service. Of course, feel free to ask me questions whenever you have one, and just send me an email. We can use the online meeting systems such as Zoom or WebEx to talk about your problem and solve your problem. And here is my information. You can set up an online meeting with me by first sending me an email to make an appointment. And I'm pretty flexible, so you can meet me in the morning or in the evening, any day in the week. We just use email communication to arrange time. For this course, you need to sign up ALEX system, and there will be an ALEX assignment modules that you have to go through. Learning math, the best strategy is doing problems. So in the ALEX assignment system, there is a lot of exercise, a lot of learning activity for you to do problems and solve problems. That's the best way to learn. Please follow the study schedule and don't fall behind. In the very beginning, you'll be asked to do an initial knowledge check. Try the best you can to answer all the questions, because if you miss some of the topic, and ALEX will ask you to practice questions from those topics. So if you end up missing all the questions, then you're going to have a lot of activity to work on. There will be also Blackboard Assignment. You will see that in Blackboard section. And there will be also a term paper. The detail for the term paper will be announced in Blackboard. And again, like I said, the exam will be proctored through an online proctoring system called Examity. So please try to set up your profile, exam profile in Examity system. There will be instruction in this Blackboard section that will help you to set it up. And the exam schedule is given also here. So once you have an Examity profile set up, once the exam are available or schedule table are available, please try to schedule these exams as early as possible. So you can schedule your exam time during this period. All the exam is about 90 minutes, right? So schedule your exam time as early as possible. Now you can always change the schedule, but make sure you schedule a time that is at least 24 hours before you take the exam to avoid a $5 fee. And this is distribution of grades, right, for all different activity in the class. And this is a grading scale. Now it's important that you know that for your final exam, you have to score at least a D in order to receive a passing grade for this course, right? So make a note on that. Okay, then you can read the rest of the topics here. Okay, so that's in the syllabus. And please continue reading all these items about the required technologies and technical skills that you need to have. And you can also download Microsoft Office for free if you're a YSU student, and that will allow you to do some of the Blackboard assignment. And please also check the university policy and course policy. There's also some information on student support service. If you please take a look at that too. Okay. And after you've done that, you can actually check into the Blackboard discussion board to post a thread to introduce yourself to the class. Earlier I mentioned there are two important things you need to do. One is register for Alex system. So if you click on this, you see the instruction for registering yourself in Alex system. So please go through these one by one to get yourself signed up for Alex system. So first you will click this link to start your signing up process. Okay. After you sign up the process, please take your initial knowledge check first. In the first week, it's a review of algebra. After you finish your initial knowledge check, Alex will find out which topic you need to work on, and then your first week activity will really depend based on the outcome from the initial knowledge check. Also, please try to do this knowledge check as early as you can. Right? If you wait till later, it's going to delay all your study activity, which is not good. Right? So anytime you see a knowledge check, try to get it done as early as possible. And once you have your Alex register signed up in the future, you just have to click on this launch link to launch to actually get into your Alex system. Now, if you have any question, please click on this discussion board, Alex Technical Issues, to post your question. Or you can send me email if you wish.
By the way, if you click into this discussion board, you can see actually a list of video clips that is about the use of Alex. So these video clips may help you to answer some of your questions about Alex. So try them.
And the next one you have to do for this week is access Examity. So if you click on it, it'll take you through steps, right, for setting up your Examity profile. Once you set up your Examity profile, then you'll be able to schedule your exam when those exam schedule table are available. And after you finish getting started section, then please go into Blackboard Orientation if you have never used Blackboard. So in this section, it'll help you to understand what's a Blackboard and see how Blackboard works and other information. After you've done all these, remember finishing your Alex registration and Examity profile setup. Then you can click on Module 1 to understand what you need to do for the first week of the semester.
I'm going to click on Module 1, expand the Module 1. The first thing you see in this module is the overview. It'll give you the module objectives, help you to understand what you need to learn from this modules. And after that, you will see a list of activities you need to do for this module. Now, if you close that and click on the second one, require activity, this will give you the list of activities you need to complete for this module. For instance, this first one is asking you to finish the tutorial in Alex and then finish the initial knowledge check in Alex. Okay, so you are expected to do this in the first day of the class. Try to get this done as early as possible, right? Then after that, you will start working on Alex prerequisite modules. Now, if you did a good job on the initial knowledge check, you may be able to skip all these. Right? Alex actually evaluate your performance, and if you did a good job in the algebra topic, then you probably don't need this, and Alex will just let you skip this and go to the next step. Right? So if in case you miss some of these topics, then you will see those topics here. So you will see each student may receive different number of questions when they're working on this Alex activity. And so some students will do this prerequisite, some probably don't need them. Okay. Then after that, you will need to do Module 1, and this module will start giving you some topic in statistics. So these are the Alex activities. Now, Alex will give you a time goal score, okay, and it depends on how many hours you spend in this module week. If you can finish this module in a very short time, goal is 10 hours. Alex expects you to spend around at least 10 hours each week for each module. Now, if you are able to finish it within 10 hours, you're fine. You just move to the next topic and start working on the next topic. Okay. At the end, I will make some adjustments. So for those who have really learned these topics, you don't have to worry about your time goal. This is just Alex want to tell you that you need to spend at least 10 hours and hope that you can meet that goal, spend at least 10 hours in each week. Now, if you're able to do it within 10 hours, that is fine. Just go to the next module. Also, there are some Blackboard activities. So in Module 1, there's a Blackboard Assignment. you need to read an article and answer a few questions. And a Blackboard activity, there are also 2 extra credit activities. One is introduce yourself, the other is module 1 discussion. And all these are the recommended due date or actual due date for these activities. Alex actually has a fixed schedule, so you have to follow closely to Alex's schedule. Try to submit your assignment following the due date would actually help you to go through the Alex system smoothly. If you miss some of the topic, it may affect your learning later on in the later chapter or later module. So make sure you try to complete all the module objective going through these activities. Before each of the exam, there is a catch-up modules for you to actually catch up those module topic that you miss. So just in case you miss some of the topics, you still have a chance to learn those that you miss before the exam. Our optional resource, you can see a set of videos that you can view for learning different topics. Also, I have my own media repository that using them, I provide some video for you to learn some topics. Right, so you feel free to view these. Strongly encourage you to view these videos. This is for chapter 1. This is for chapter 2. Okay, now I'm going to exit from here. Module 1, you see this is the Blackboard assignment. You click into it, you can actually do the Blackboard assignment. Right, in this assignment, actually what you need to do is just read this article and then answer some questions. Then there's this discussion board. With this discussion board, they're all extra credit activities, so it's optional, but I do encourage you to participate in these discussion board. Before each of those exams, there is a exam review quiz in Alex. Now, I strongly recommend all students to take those exam review because the question in the exam were likely from those exam review. So exam review is a good tool for you to study and prepare for the exam. Now, when you're working on those modules, some students may miss the module and module practice may not be available, but exam review, once you take it, you'll be able to also check your result and actually repeat it, learning these questions, solving these questions. So it will be very helpful for you to study for exam. So I strongly recommend you to take the exam review and study the exam review, right, for preparing all the exams. During the semester, Alex may ask you to take the knowledge check several times. So be sure you do a good job in knowledge check, because if you miss topic in knowledge check, Alex may ask you to do those topic again. Right, so be careful. Those knowledge checks help Alex to keep track of how much you have learned in this course. And knowledge check doesn't count for point, just like the exam review. The arrangement of contents in each of those modules are very similar. Now, if you do have problem in the future in finding any material, please let me know. 7-week semester goes very fast, so please follow the study schedule closely. Don't fall behind. Now, if you have any question, please do not hesitate to contact me. I'll do my best to help. I wish you have a great semester.